Sonic Remasters.
This is real life, so Spidey's actually gonna get arrested.
What the fuck?
What? Hey, what the? Oh no, that's a glitch and a half.
Yep, that's all I had to say. But yeah, we have actually gotten a few remasters for previous Sonic games such as SA1, SA2, the classic games in Sonic Origins, Sonic Colors, and many more. There have been many opinions on those games and their remasters, as apparently most people have complaints that they either don't run well or were just a huge downgrade compared to the original counterpart. Even loved games such as SA1 and SA2 get a lot of hate for its remasters, as people prefer the Dreamcast version of those games compared to the remasters. We of course have Sonic Colors Ultimate, which was another game that was made fun of due to it having many glitches and bugs when it first released. Of course, Sega fixed those things with many patches and updates. But nonetheless, we're not going to be actually talking about those specific remasters, as there have been talks about other Sonic games that can possibly get a remaster or even a remake. Just hearing the word remake sounds crazy, as we have never received a full-on remake of a previous Sonic game. Unless I could be completely wrong, and you guys can feel free to correct me in the comments down below. But let's start off with the obvious choice and the rumored one for quite a while already. Sonic Heroes. Although I'm not really huge on the game, I feel like it does have a lot of redeeming qualities that make it unique compared to other Sonic games. This game has been rumored to get a remake these past few years, especially with the upcoming movie of Sonic Movie 4, featuring both Amy Rose and Metal Sonic. To which I personally feel like they should have just thrown in Rouge there, you know, because why not? Don't ask why. If this game does come out with a remake, it would also run on Unreal Engine 5, to which, as we know, Sonic Racing Cross Worlds ran on that engine and it looked fantastic. I personally like the way how every model looks in the game, and this may be one of the best looking Sonic games as of recently, even if it's just a racing game. Just imagine how beautiful and stunning Heroes would look on Unreal Engine 5. Yeah man, it would probably be breathtaking. But will this remake actually happen? That's the big question, and although many people would love to see this happen, I just don't think it will. Sega themselves have stated that they want to work on new projects, and I just can't see them working on this game. Another factor would also be the voice actors and licensing issues they may face, although they could just have the current cast members do new lines or do the voiceovers rather than the OG cast. It would probably suck, and I don't know how many people would feel about that, but I just don't think it could work out. It would feel off, but that could just be me. Once again, it may happen due to the movie coming out, and we will officially have Team Sonic in a way. Sonic, Tails, Amy, and Knuckles. Only time will tell, but I just highly doubt it. The next game I have seen many people talk about is Sonic 06. Sonic 06, as we know already, was one of the worst games to release in the franchise. As many people state, this game was the game that almost killed off the entire Sonic franchise, literally. Cause, you know, that one scene. I do gotta give credit to Sega, as they had the balls to kill off the main character, but, well, that never existed, right? If I'm not mistaken, it could have been this year or even last year, where the producer of Sonic 06 said if he had the opportunity to remake the game, he would totally be down for it. Although I really don't know how to feel about this, as Sega knows that that game ruined the franchise, but nowadays it's glazed like crazy. To be completely fair, despite 06 being a terrible game, we did get a lot of crazy and memorable things, such as the music, new characters, Silver and Mephiles, iconic stages such as Kingdom Valley and Crisis City, and of course, glitches.
Shut your
Aight, my bad. I know, I'm sorry, terrible joke. But yeah, the game did have a lot of bugs. What do you want me to do? It had a lot of bugs, but you know, I barely had any in my first playthrough, so I guess it was a pretty decent experience for me. I feel like 06 is another game that will probably not get a remake due to its reputation, and I just feel like right now would not even be a good time, as Sega most likely wants to focus on other things, especially the movies and Frontiers 2. Plus, although it hurts me to say this, Silver just isn't a hyped up character right now in Sega's eyes. If we get anything Silver related, it might be until 2029 or something around that time frame, as Sonic Movie 5 might possibly have him in the movie. So yeah, 06 may not get a remake as of right now, even if they are promoting a lot of 06 stuff, and they even brought back Mephiles and Shadow Generations, but that could just be all of it. The next game that many fans have been asking for a remaster is obviously Sonic Unleashed. Yes, you heard me right, Sonic Unleashed. Although we did get a PC port of Unleashed, which is Unleashed recompiled, many people want the game to arrive on console. While yes, this may seem a little bit more possible, considering we have gotten a lot of Unleashed love, especially in Crossworlds, and even in promotional merch and stuff like that, Sega may be hinting towards this game getting a remaster. And to be fair, I'm sure Sega has seen the vast majority of people praising this game nowadays, and they probably want to hop on the train and get a few extra bucks. I'm sure a Unleashed remaster would sell a bunch of copies, considering not everyone has a high-end PC. Bro, I mean, look at me, I got a whole low-end PC. You think I can run this game at like 4K, 120 FPS? Bro, I made a whole short the other day, man. I'm just poor, bro. Another huge thing I could see as well would be another Sonic X Knuckles or even Amy Unleashed, as it could also promote the next upcoming movie. Amy seems to be the most reasonable one here, but Knuckles fits in with the gameplay a little bit more. Amy, of course, may have her hammer and go crazy on them little ugly gooners in the streets of Spagonia and other places. So basically, replace the Werehog gameplay with Amy's hammer and let her go to town with these creatures. I feel like so far right now, Unleashed may be in the lead for it to possibly have a remaster in the near future. The next and final game I may see get a remaster, although many people hate it, would be Sonic Lost World. Yes, I said the thing. I just don't know why, but I've seen a handful of people say this could be the next game to get a remaster, as it would fit in with the pattern that Sega has with the whole game stuff that they've been remastering for the past couple years, which would be Colors first, then Generations, and then obviously Lost World. I just don't see this game getting a remaster anytime soon or at all, unless I could be completely wrong. My theories as to how I can see Lost World get a remaster would be this. Number 1, they did redeem Zavok in Crossroads, gave him a new writing direction, a new voice, and pretty much made him cool to the point where many people actually like him now. Number 2, going back to Crossroads, they did use one area from Lost World, which would be Hidden World, just something small, but I mean, hey, they did take a level from the game and made it a track. And the last point would be the voice actors. This game did include the current cast in the game, and if we see the pattern, Colors and Gens both had the current cast in those games, although this is just a dumb theory. What's next? Forces? Yeah bro, I'm sorry. I think I'm gonna pass on that one, chiefies. But yeah man, Lost World, I just can't see them doing a whole remaster for this game, considering how many people just don't like it. I personally do, and I am a fan of the parkour, which I personally think is a highly underrated mechanic. So yeah, these are the 4 possible games that either get remasters or remakes. I do think Unleashed may be the one with the highest chance here, but once again, none of these could get either remakes or remasters. Out of the 4 games, which one would you guys like to see be remade or remastered? If we're being completely honest, and if you ask me which one do I think it's gonna happen, I don't think any of these, but Sonic Heroes would make the most sense if we're being completely honest because of the whole movie stuff that's going on. But yeah man, let me know in the comments down below which one you guys would like to see, or which one do you think might get a remaster or a remake. And yeah, I guess I'll catch you guys on the next one. For now, take care, stay safe, and peace.
Psych! That's the wrong number!